And now look at this ambiance, this mood that we've set here. This is so great. Oh man, I like what you've done to the place. You know, you've really brought the room together.
Have you ever designed something? I had this extreme situation of like you're bobbing around the ocean for several days before you use this object. So would the thing
Still be a thing.
still be a
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
after that most like extreme, and I'm
yeah.
talking salt water. So I literally did this. I made salt water, put it in a cup, and put this on my workbench. And when you first throw those fire plugs in, or whenever you put them in, they're gonna float. Those things, it's really cool the way it's been permeated with that petroleum. It floats, so they're not gonna sink. That's actually really cool. But I wanted to really test them underwater, so I put them in the cup of salt water, and then I put something on top of them and submerged them a couple inches. And honestly, I forgot about them for, I think it was almost 3 months. It was like 2.5 months, and I saw them back on my workbench. And so I got them out, popped one open. As soon as I popped it open, you could still see the inside was still dry and lit right up.
For tonight's fire, I could head out. I could have already prepped this. I'd get my tinder bundle, get it all squared away, and do the thing with just a ferro rod. That's absolutely 100% possible with these tiny little ferro rods. But, you know, why? I've got one of those little Cheetos, and I'm going to start this fire lickety-split with one of those, and it's not going to be a problem at all. So that's what we're going to do right now. And there's no need to use a whole one, in my experience. I could probably get easily 3 good fires out of one of these, but I'll just pop off a section of it, breaking it in half, or maybe like thirds. Save that for the next fire. These things light up pretty good too. A few times I haven't used them a lot, but the few times that I have used them, like that's pretty much all you need to do right there. Can you see that on camera good?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. Just fuzzed up a little bit, and then I'll take my ferro rod that's around my neck. And the ground here is so dry. It's like it's ridiculous. Like at home, you got to build kind of a platform to keep it up off of the cold, wet ground, you know, and make sure everything's going to work, and make sure you're really careful with it in the beginning stages of its life. But here, it's like, good grief, man. You just pick up any old stick on the ground and light it up. Look at that. Like one strike, basically. This is a brand new one, so I had to get the coating off the top of the ferro rod. But after that, the thing lit right up. And now, I'm going to take this block of wood, stick it right there, and start laying in some twigs. No rush, because that little thing burns forever. How long do they burn? Do you know?
7+ minutes, probably.
Wow.
They told me.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'd have to, we didn't do an actual
We should test one,
time
yeah.
test on that. But they do burn a long time.
Yeah, I honestly never use one in full. It's just so wasteful. I always just split them into little small pieces.
Yeah, exactly. No need to use the whole deal. This is nice. Somebody camped here and sawed this with something. See that?
I can't see it from here, but I believe you.
Yeah, it's cut flat. You and I are similar. I think we like to challenge ourselves and rub the sticks together and do the thing, you know, do the struggle, you know, and do the primitive style of things. But for real, if this was for real, you don't want to be messing around with that crap. Like you don't have time for it. You won't have the energy for it. You might be injured. It's just a really challenging thing that you just don't have. You just shouldn't have to do if you're just a little bit prepared, you know. And we're not. It's not like we don't have all the gear we would want if we were coming out here and could be camping out for a few days. Like this is not even close to what we'd want to be comfortable. But we have the stuff that we can carry on us every single day without even thinking about it, and it will make your time much less miserable. And I think that's kind of the goal, right?